There he goes. Give us something good tonight.
Good to see you, MP. You gonna show us something special tonight?
MP, you're about to go off.
Committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court or interrupt play, or using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member. For years, Bulls Pennant Day has been a part of Chicago history. That history continues at our next home game. Find the newest design to go.
And the players going through their game preparation, making sure they're... Hi, everyone. Greetings from Toucan. How many games do you need to play, Greg, before you know who you are as a team?
I think you basically know already your identity, the pace you want to play at, obviously the development of the younger guys, and your chemistry is always ongoing.
It's been well documented that MP is taking these matchups seriously against other opponents in this conference. You got to wonder if that hasn't provided some extra motivation.
There's a lot of guys showing out in the league right now as we work our way towards all-star selections. MP isn't in that bunch. He's got some work to do to prove that he's worthy of just even a selection at this point.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. John Collins is out there with Williams, and it's Okogie in at the 3 slot. Now, here's Ball. 25 points last game. Oh, what a finish! Good.
Assisted by
one of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Team. Here's Jay. This game an incredible scoring display for him. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
All the reach you need to throw it down there. Vucevic making it look easy.
For Chicago, they won the last contest that game against the Pacers. Miller kicks the ball. Miller inside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Jay. They get it back. Pass to Buzelis. Vucevic setting the pick for Buzelis. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Outside, Ball. Collins with it. Miller outside. Vucevic with the rebound.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Here's Jay. He's covered by Ball. Here's Jay. Bangs home the trifecta. Jay's got 5 points so far.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. I was able to speak with Chicago's head coach. Now, I asked Coach about the defensive game plan tonight, and he said preventing easy buckets around the rim, and that starts with John Collins. He's a great interior scorer, especially when he gets ahead of steam, so we have to limit those opportunities. Guys, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Chicago with the ball, following the miss by LaMelo Ball from deep. They grab their own miss. Vucevic with the bucket.
Off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Now, here's Ball. Defense right on him.
Well, he's an incredible ball handler at 6'7". LaMelo can get space for his shot practically anytime he wants to.
And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works for the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
Williams is checked in for Dosunmu. Outside Collins. Back to Ball. Puts up a deep three from beyond the arc and then some. 7 points in the game. Here's Jay. He has 5. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
The 11-footer, and Charlotte again with the bucket.
He'll do that for you, too. Ball can go mid-range if he needs to.
Pass to Jay. Back to Williams. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. To the paint. 5 on the clock. Outside, White. Over Miller. And it's White missing. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Deep 2 from Ball. Chicago grabs the miss.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now, here's Vucevic. Goes up again. Williams with the block.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
And stolen by White. Now, Vucevic. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. A 3. And the basket by Jay. Jay's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Bulls.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Lets the 3 fly. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Miller outside. 1:53 left in the first. The tray. And he's good on the 3-ball. Miller's got 5.
Answer 3 right there. Miller returning the favor.
Here's Jimmy. Oh, good on the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Miller, no up.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
White, good.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, but he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Now, here's Ball. 9 points in the game so far. Stuart Kobe. Fires for 3. Vucevic with the rebound.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Here's Jay. He's got 13. Here's Vucevic. 6 on the shot clock. White the pass to Jay. And there's the drive. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. Trailing by 4. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
Ball exploding off the floor for a big slam. The young fella's got some pretty good hops on it.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Connects from three-point range. 16 points for James.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, these hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And the bucket is good. The Bulls will go for a different look here. Vucevic checked in for Collins. Buzelis comes in for Williams. Kobe White, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And Jay subbed in for Ball. And Jay gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Here's Okogie. Vucevic defending. Okogie to pass the ball. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
I'll tell you what, the competitive spirit of Ball, I absolutely love it. This guy is relentless.
On the floor for Charlotte, the guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Williams is out there with Collins, and it's Okogie in at the small forward position.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Miller outside. Collins adds up 2-pointer, and it's Chicago with the rebound. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Jimmy. Another 3 for Chicago.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Well, Jay in that last matchup against the Pacers was terrific. He scored an incredible number of points, and he reached that total with some superb shooting from deep. An amazing performance. Probably won't see a night like that anytime soon. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Now, here's Dosunmu. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. And the basket by James.
Number 24.
We've got 1:55 left here in the second. Hornets trail by 3. Smith dishes to Williams. Collins kicks to Smith. Down low. It is flushed down with a nice jam.
Yeah, you know, this is just too easy for Kobe. I mean, the defense cannot afford to let him get deep, established positions.
And the basket by Jay.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Hornets shooting 47% in the second quarter. Smith the pass to Williams.
Already he's looking at his third foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the third or fourth foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Bulls. The Chicago Bulls ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Thanks for being with us. And fellas, I was just wondering if you played in the league these days, what do you think would be different compared to when you... And turning our attention to the first half, a positive start for the Chicago Bulls.
They're up because of...
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
We've got Jay Buzelis out there with Dosumu. Then it's White, and it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut down to 6, and the bucket from Ball. The Bulls shooting at 51%. Really solid. One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
Miller kicks to Williams. Collins passes to Miller. Fires from 18. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Miller's got 7.
Now how about this move by Miller? Using the pick and roll to create some space for himself.
Here's Jay. A 3-pointer, no good. Hornets trail by 7. Pass the ball. Here's Okogie. Miller right side. And it's White with the rebound. White's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Jay. Covered by Miller. Here's Jay. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Pass to Collins. Collins, a screen on Vucevic. Back to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Pretty smart play that time by Ball. Calling for a pick and roll to throw the defense off the scent a little bit.
And the basket is good. That's 29 points for Jay.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Pass to Okogie. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Collins.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
And he gets it to go. No problem on the 3 from Jay. Jay's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for the Bulls. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Ball, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
The shot by Buzelis, no good. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. 7-point differential. Pass the ball. And he uses the glass on the lane. Ball's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Really important for Ball to maintain his poise around the basket. That's what allows him to take a bump like that and still convert.
Here's Jay. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
You know, very quiet. Vucevic puts up phenomenal numbers. Consistent. A nightly double-double threat who, you know, bullies opposing defenses on the regular.
Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Collins. Here's Miller. Can't connect from short range. The Bulls leading by 6. Beyond the arc. Jay misses. Hornets have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. We have to realize so much of it is just luck. The breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. Bruce shot is good. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Chicago.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
I love the fact they've done tremendous work on the offensive glass. A lot of second chance opportunities as they've kept that ball alive.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Deadlock fans on the court. Your White Squad. It's T-shirt time, fans. On your feet and make some noise.
He's checked in for Dosumu. Alex Caruso comes in for White. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jay. Substitutions and changes. Nurkic checked in for Williams. And Smith subbed in for Brandon Miller. Chicago leading by 19. On the court for the Hornets. Nurkic is out there with Bridges. And it's Smith. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. Shot by Collins, no good. For Charlotte, they've gone just 33% for the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession. Kobe White, he's checked in for Jerry. Chicago has gotten off 4 3-quarters in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Nurkic with the block.
And that 7'2" wingspan for Nurkic, he can just gobble up shots. He knocks that one away with authority.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Pass to Nurkic. Over Williams. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And here is Caruso to the left wing. Here's Jay. Rebound by Okogie. Okogie's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Ball. And again, the Hornets missing. Chicago leading by 19 points. Here's Jay. And the layup's good off the glass. Jay's got 10 points here in the second half.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Ball, the pass to Bridges. Back to Ball. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. 35 points for LaMelo Ball. The Bulls have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Here's Jay. Brings it from beyond the arc.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Smith outside. Pass the ball. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Ball's got 37.
Hey, the mid-range can be touch and go for Ball, but he takes a nice smooth shot that time.
So for the Bulls, Vucevic checked in for Zach Collins. Buzelis comes in for Williams. And it's Dosumu in for Alex Caruso. The Hornets also changing it up. Williams, he's checked in for Nurkic. Collins comes in for Bridges. And it's Brandon Miller in for Smith. Buzelis' shot is good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Ball, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now, here's Dosumu. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Jay. Fires from deep. Collins grabs the miss. Charlotte has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Chicago leading by 22. Here's Jay. Fires the 3. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Charlotte shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Outside, Ball. Outside, Williams. Okogie, the pass to Miller. Pulls up on the wing. Jump shot is good.
And he loves that area. Miller can cause a lot of headaches for a defense with his ability from the mid-range.
There's the screen. Pass to Buzelis. And here's Vucevic. Over Williams. Off the left rim and out.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
To the middle. Williams throws it down.
And really a good job spotting his teammate in the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Jay, the pass to White. Here's Jay. And he hits the jump shot. Jay's got 42 in the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And here's Collins from outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
For 3.
Ball's got 6 assists in the game. Here's Jay to the inside. 1:21 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Vucevic. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bulls.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And tonight, you know, they took the time needed, made the plays they had to, and that's why they're going up 1-0 in their 3-game season series against Charlotte.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jay.
The defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
The drive-by Ball, and Ball slams it in. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Jay. That's to Vucevic. Here's Jay. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Here's Buzelis, and the Bulls tack on 2 more. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow. win. Let's keep it going. They don't even know what's coming for them. Get ready to light it up tonight.
The National Basketball Association has to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to
Confident and ready for action, the Bulls as they head to the locker room earlier. The hometown crowd certain to give them a warm welcome. Welcome everyone to the final matchup before the knockout round. Things are starting to get a little chippy. Everyone jostling for that NBA Cup. In this game, we'll see the Chicago Bulls going up against the Detroit Pistons. Two slam dunk champs, Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our analysts tonight. Brian Anderson here. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. Let's see some of the numbers here for Josh Giddey.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level scorer than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Now look at Detroit's starting lineup. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. Asar Thompson out there with Holland. And it's Duren in at the 5 spot. And for the Bulls, Williams and Vucevic are inside. Then there's Ayo Dosunmu. Then it's Kobe White. And it's Jay in at the point. Well, MP has told us that being an all-star is important to the way he wants to lead his team. And he's made it a goal to show everyone that he deserves that spot.
And in terms of those all-star aspirations, the results so far haven't been what MP hoped for. His stats, his performance in matchups, we see there's lots of room for improvement. But knowing MP, that's room he could make up in short order and start looking more like the exceptional star he wants to be.
You look at the Bulls, for them, the stakes could not be higher. They're 2-1 in group play so far. A win tonight is essential.
Well, can't overstate it here. This is a huge game. A loss knocks them out. A win, they got a decent shot to make it to the knockout round.
And then for Detroit, on the road tonight, a 1-2 group record. This could be it for them in the Cup.
Yeah, B.A. I don't see them getting to the knockout stages. But hey, tonight still counts towards the regular season standings.
Thompson, no good. The Bulls have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Here's Jay. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. White on the wing. Williams, a screen on Ivy. 5 on the clock. Let's go with a 3. Williams misses.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Jay. And he banks in the layup.
And finally, a made shot. They look a little relieved after that one.
And it's Detroit with the ball. Searching for their first points of the game. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the year.
During one of the league's most powerful players, he doesn't mess around close to the basket.
Here's Jay. White on the wing. Ivy defends from the line. And it falls all over the rim and in. Easy
look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Now's a good time to take a quick glance at the 2K leaderboard and see which point guards have shot the best from the charity stripe over the last 10 games. The fourth spot held by Cade Cunningham.
This is just one of the things you want out of your point guard. Reliability at the charity stripe.
You look back at the NBA's free throw percentage leaders over the years, and so many of them have played the point guard position, mostly because they do a great job of penetrating, getting into the lane, and consistently draw fouls. So the more you take, the more you make.
Now here's Cunningham. Playing Washington, he was nearly unstoppable.
And Cunningham showing off his eye for finding openings. Nice feed.
The Bulls have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. I asked him what's the key to slowing down Cade Cunningham. Coach said, quote, not letting him get clean looks inside the arc. Cade is a terrific mid-range shooter and a solid finisher inside, so we just have to get a hand in his face on every shot. Limiting his production could be the difference in this game.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's Jay. And that one's on target from the wing. Jay's got his second basket on the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And the dunk by Duren.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Here's Jay. He's watched by Cunningham. White for three. Drops in the three. White's got 5.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Pistons trail by 3. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of the night now.
First personal foul.
And he makes the first. Caruso, he's checked in for Chicago. Josh Giddey's checked in for Detroit. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard. Ooh, putting on a show for the fans, going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Here's Jay. He has 6. Pulls it. Rebounded by the Pistons. Duren's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's Giddey on the wing. He's guarded by Caruso. Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
And Jalen is just taking over in this one. This is how lethal of a player he can be.
Jay, the pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Duren, and he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
You can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Now here's Giddey. No points so far. Shoots a fadeaway. And Duren with the basket on the assist from Holland.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution. Vucevic,
screen on Cunningham. And that one's good. Jay Jay's got 9.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
A really important game for the NBA Cup tournament tonight. Both of these teams are still alive, Greg.
Well, BA, despite losing in cup games, they can still advance into the knockout stages. So they both have a lot to play for. This should be a fun one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Knocks down the first one.
Well, you combine the handles and the passing and the vision of Cade.
Timeout called by Billy Donovan. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Let's hear it for all our dancers.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Hardaway finds Cunningham. Powerful take from Cunningham.
And how about Cade just pushing through that time to finish it off?
Patrick Williams out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's Kobe White. Then there's Zach Collins. And it's Jay in at the 1. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Now here's Cunningham, doing damage on offense. He's averaging about 29.5 a game. Shot clock at 5. Launches it from deep. The Pistons rebound. The shot's good. And now a 4-point Pistons lead.
Mitchell Robinson, one of those guys who you could be blocking out, but it's just not enough with that length.
Here's Jay. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Here's Holland, coming off a 12-point game. Screen by Robinson. Kicks it out to Cunningham. There's the triple. Again the miss by Cunningham. The Bulls have gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. Jay to pass to Collins. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Collins has gotten 4 this quarter.
Capable of torching you from that spot. Collins looking very comfy.
A little mid-range shot is up. Cunningham can't get that one to fall.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Here's Jay. The rebound by Detroit. They'll be playing host to Houston for their next game, and that's a 1-game homestand for the club. And that one's good. Cunningham.
And the defense better glue into Cade Cunningham. I mean, this guy is an active and effective scorer.
Here's Jay. Sinks the tray. Jay's got 15 points.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Giddy with it. Hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. And a big finish by Robinson.
And that's a strength of Mitchell Robinson's game, a force in the paint.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Jay in the last matchup against the Hawks was simply terrific. He dropped 56 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. He was such a difficult matchup in that one. We'll see how he follows it up tonight. Ryan?
It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
Sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Comes in for ball. And the Pistons making a change here. The Pistons trailing.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And here's Ivy. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game. And the dunk by Duren.
What a game for Duren so far. He is cooking and just going right at the defense.
Che, the pass to Dosunmu. Stolen by Thompson. A minute 37 left in the second. Cunningham outside. The shot no good. Vucevic with some nice D. And Brent, two of the best athletes in the league are brothers, Asar and Amin Thompson.
These guys are absolutely off the charts in terms of their elite ability to get up off the floor. And Asar came in a little less heralded than his brother, but he might have a slight advantage in a very important category, and that's shooting the ball.
Now here's Ivy. 58 seconds left in the second period. Here's Holland. Inside. Here's Duren. Oh, it's pure again. He's now a perfect 10 for 10 in this one.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
Dosunmu outside. Pass to Jay. Fires the three. Rebound Detroit. Duren's got 5 rebounds tonight. Cunningham outside. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
And that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time he hits it.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Duren with a screen on Vucevic. Cunningham gets the 14-footer to fall. Cunningham's got 6 here in the quarter. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Chicago ahead. They're up by 1. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with...
You look at the Pistons, this hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for. They've let a number of winnable games slip away, but do not sleep on them.
Shifting focus, how about this tight game the Detroit Pistons find themselves in?
We love to see this kind of chemistry. It's like our chemistry on the set.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to...
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. Holland out there with Jalen Duren, and it's Thompson in at small forward. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. Trailing by 2. And the dunk by Duren.
Defense making it pretty easy for Cade Cunningham here. You can't leave someone wide open on this team.
Driving to the basket. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second personal foul.
Cade Cunningham picks that one up. Chicago shooting their 5th and 6th free throws in the game. Well, Brent, as you know, finding success in the NBA is largely dependent on the situation.
BA, you're hitting the nail on the head. You can't get frustrated as a player, especially a young one that comes into the league and doesn't have an opportunity right away to play. You've got to work on your skills, stay confident, and at some point when you get your opportunity, whether it's the team you're with or in a trade, you're going to have a chance to show that you belong in the league.
And it's the Bulls with the ball after the Pistons picking up the basket just moments ago. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Thompson outside. And here's Ivy from the arc. Knocks down the triple. Ivy's got 6 points.
I'm not sure what the coach said at halftime, but whatever it did, it's lit a fire. They're now 4 of 4 from the field to start their offense here in the second half.
And that one's good. Jay.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Thompson outside. Back to Ivy. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
Assist goes to
Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
Oh, one of the better attackers of the rim. Ivy will not be stopped.
Here's Jay. He has 29 now. Williams a screen on Cunningham. And a Jay missing.
Their first miss after hitting 3 straight shots. But I like their aggressiveness coming out of the half.
Ivy finds Duran. Back to Ivy. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, rocketing off the floor. Ivy using all of his athletic ability on the jam.
Williams passes to Jay. Off target from outside. For Detroit, they've gotten all 6 of their shots to fall. Talk about a perfect start to the half. It's good on the putback. And now it's a 4-point Detroit lead.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Williams with the screen. Jay hits the three-pointer. Jay's got 32 points in the game.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And the dunk by Duran.
Well, teammates got to love playing with Cade Cunningham. I mean, this guy... plays so unselfish, on-time, on-target passing.
Here's Jay. He's got 32 points. Pass to White. Five to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Duran with the rebound. Duran's got rebound number 7 tonight. And here's Ivy. To the paint. Oh, Cunningham rises up.
I love Cade Cunningham just playing this way, an electric player, and he takes advantage.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
Here's Jay. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Rolling with purpose off the pick. Vuce, impressive basketball IQ, is really featured in screen and roll.
Cunningham outside. On the wing, Ivy. Pass to Holland. Thompson outside. And here's Ivy from the arc. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Ivy's got 10 points in just the second half.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Williams with the screen. And a Jay missing.
There's one principal reason why they're sitting on this lead. Rebounding.
Here's Holland. It's hauled in by White. Duran. Here's Holland. He's guarded by White. Holland gets the bucket. And it's a 9-point Detroit lead.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
Didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Here's Jay. Williams a screen on Cunningham. Holland with a rebound.